Every time I try to play this game recording, I play like trash. But as soon as I turn the camera off, I'm a Giga Chad pro gamer. Okay, turn it off. That's all we can afford. What's going on, you guys? Steve here, and today we're going to be playing some more VO. In this arcade run, I'm going to try to beat the game using Raiden. Oddly enough, Raiden is one of my favorite characters in the game, but I haven't shown any gameplay with him. So yeah, let's try it today. Basically, Raiden is the tank character in the game. He has the highest health, he has the highest damage output, but they balance that out by giving him pretty slow movement. He has some of the fastest diagonal movement in the game. Because his movement is so limited, you have to basically punish, you have to read other characters and be very patient, more so than with every other character in the game. He has a pretty unique gameplay loop. Yeah, let's see if I can get through this without dying a bunch of times. Every time I try to play this game recording, I play like trash. But as soon as I turn the camera off, I'm a Giga Chad pro gamer. Yeah, let's go. We can just play the regular Dreamcast mode. Just pick Raiden over here and try not to die. So what's cool is that you can just hold down your attacks as soon as the round starts, and it'll come out instantly, so you can kind of cheese some damage right there. This first fight is really easy. Fei Yan is one of the fastest and most crafty characters in the game, so this is a crazy matchup. Yeah, see, I'm like all loppy and slow. But right there, I punished. You have to wait for her to drop down out the air, and you can use your center weapon, which does a bunch of damage. Have to stay patient and read. See? Patient and read. You have to wait for her to get pretty close to the end of her dashes, and then you can get some hits off. Like, I whiffed. I'm getting a little too aggressive. Right here. There we go. Yeah, so you can see right there in the slow-mo, when she gets pretty close to the end of her dash, she starts to drop down. And when she's dropping, that's when you activate your attacks, and you should be able to connect before she hits the ground and can move again. Same as here. Yeah, got some off. You can't be as aggressive with Raiden, but that's what makes him unique. You basically have to read. See? Oh, I missed my melee. His melees are really slow too. There's this whole activation animation, and it's kind of rough. Every character has this animation time, but with some of the more clunky characters, it takes longer to come out. Someone like Cypher or Fei Yan, they can get their melees off pretty fast. They don't hit as hard, so that's kind of the trade-off. You have to figure out all these different nuances, and that's what I think makes the game interesting. So, yeah, I got the health lead. I'm kind of just screwing around. I wasn't being very strategic. But yeah, that's basically the loop. You just wait, watch what they're gonna do. Oh, I whiffed. And then you respond. See? Just wait and respond. As soon as they chuck something, you dodge and shoot. Yeah, see, his melees are literally the worst. Like, they're actually horrible. Dude, the Specimen is so spammy. Like, what is this fight? He's throwing so much stuff at me. Oh, dude. That's unfortunate. It's rough when I'm recording because I always play like trash every single time. Every single time. But I get through this game in one shot when I'm not recording. It's so weird. That's crazy that didn't hit. I'm not really doing much damage right now. This is really annoying. There we go. Yep. Come on. Wait for the move. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, see, it's so weird. Whenever I hit record, all of a sudden I start losing. I would say this fight is the toughest for Raiden. Because Angelon is so shifty that you don't really have much time to punish. Like, she's constantly moving around and spamming, so you can't really sit around and take too many of these hits. She'll chip at you and take you out. It's really obnoxious, to be honest. She just dodges everything. It doesn't really matter who it is. Your best option is playing kind of this close range, mid-range game with her. With most characters, to be completely honest. Just getting close like this, kind of mid-range. It's your best bet. Wait. Yeah, there you go. That's really how you have to play it. You have to stay within close to mid-range and just wait for those windows where they're stuck in the air and they can't respawn, they can't move.
Get ready.
Okay, here we go. Every time I record this, I sell. But when I'm not recording, I do perfectly fine. There we go, yeah. Nice. We're doing okay. I'm not panicking. That's really what it is about this game. You have to understand the strats, kind of how to play your characters, and then just be patient. That's really what it is. This isn't like Call of Duty. It's not like some giga try-hard sweat game where you have to just run and gun. You have to fire. You have to fire. Sometimes you can't fire. Sometimes it makes sense to just not shoot your gun and just wait. You have to be patient. You have to wait for your cooldowns. And yeah, it's really interesting trying to figure out all the nuances of this game.
Black rank. Get ready.
Especially for someone who plays giga try-hard games, yeah, this can be kind of frustrating because you just want to shoot. Just fire, fire, fire. But this isn't that kind of game. You have to wait. You have to be patient. You have to read. And you get rewarded when you're patient and playing to your strengths. As I sell. What the heck was that drop down? He was like shifting off to the side. There we go. I was kind of worried. I was like, is that going to go right over his head?
Point. Objective. Public port. Get ready.
We're getting there. We're doing okay. Just have to play in this mid-range. And I'm going to be fine. This central weapon hits so hard, man. It's the highest damage in the game. Yeah, like 2 of those and you're done.
Get ready.
The mirror match. The mirror matches in this game are kind of annoying. I would say the mirror matches in this are probably more obnoxious than any other fighting game or just game in general. Because all the characters have these quirky movesets, basically all of your strengths are their weaknesses. So you're just constantly dodging, attacking, dodging, attacking, dodging, and attacking. You can't really get the edge on the other person because literally what you're doing is what they're doing. The mirror matches in this game, I guess the best way to describe it, it's kind of like a carousel. You're just going around and around and around and around. For whatever reason, when this round starts, it pulls you in, like it has some gravitational pull like this, and you just eat a bunch of damage. It's kind of cheap. I hate that. Come on. You need to make up that difference. Come on. One more. Whatever. As long as you get over 50%, you're going to be okay. If you only do like 30% damage in that first opening of the eyeball, you're kind of screwed because it only opens twice. And you don't get a second chance if you have the health lead and there's a timeout. You don't win this game by timeout. It's very strange. The entire thing just ends. Yeah, so you either have to die or beat it. That's kind of crazy I lost that, though. I felt like I was doing okay. Guess not. I'm playing like trash. This is actually ridiculous.
Warning, warning.
Because I play this game pretty often, and I never lose like this, believe it or not. Even though I'm playing horribly. I lost twice. But I'm going to show the good, bad, and the ugly. It is what it is. Dude, that thing hit me for 40 damage. Holy bro. I'm not really doing a lot of damage right now. It's kind of annoying. For whatever reason, these shots aren't really connecting for much. I'm noticing that. Not as much as usual. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness, that almost killed me. Come on. We're gonna get it. There we go. Jeez, man, what's going on? Yeah, so that's the game. That's Raiden. Very interesting character. He's pretty clunky, but he does so much high damage, you really just have to wait and just read. You can't run and gun. You can't run super fast. You have to be very patient. You have to know what your opponent is doing and just read as much as you can to strike.